took the panels down. I had them in the back there. I started painting the blue max on them to stick them together. I want to make one note is that the whatchamacallit, the specs for this blue max is that it's got to air dry. I've done things where, like these things, that it actually dried even though there's no space between them. Well, there's a lot of space between them, but it's not a large panel. These I might have done wrong because it won't dry if it's actually covered, and styrofoam is a good airtight component. So I don't know if a lot of this is going to be sticky right here. If a lot of that behind that is going to be stuck, it might be actually still wet. Hopefully in time it'll dry out. Everything, even paint, dries up after a while. But anyway, what you got to do with this is I'm letting it dry. I'm keeping them together because I don't want dust and dirt to get on them. I'm going to keep checking them every once in a while. I want them to dry separate, but like I said, I don't want to get the dirt and dust on it, and I'm putting them in place in case they do get stuck. But I'm going to keep checking on them, making sure they dry. Once they dry, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on them, and then probably seal them around the corners and sides. I'm not sure yet. The way I had to peel this off when I put it in there to protect the blue max when I was working in the back, this stuff wouldn't come off. I had to scrape it off with a scraper. I was hoping not to damage the blue max when I was scraping it, but I managed to get it off. It came off in little tiny pieces, but it grabbed onto it really tight. So hopefully all this is going to need is to get dried, and then I'm going to press them together, and I think that might seal them together good. See, there's a lot of air under there, so, and go from there. Like I said, I have no creativity with making rock. This doesn't look bad. It's gonna look better with concrete on it. The only problem is it's flat. I mean, I got a couple levels on it, like some parts are deeper than others, but when I get to the corner, I got like a 4-inch space over there to interlock this side, and over here I got this area right here, so I can try to somehow blend the corners in so it doesn't look like corners. Then I got the corners on the bottom to worry about. Then I got these corners. I'm thinking about doing a whole bunch of pieces like that up there. That's actually stuck on with the blue max. Just it's tacked. Oh no, this one's got a nail. I'm sorry. When I did put several pieces like that, that's all stuck to the blue max. This, it's just a light coating, and this blue max has been exposed to dirt, so it's not really that tacky, but it still grabs on. It's killing me that I can't figure out what to do next with the rock. I want to get this done, and like I said, my creativity is not that great. I wish I could carve things like those people that carve logs. They do it with a chainsaw. I can't even do it with a simple friggin' styrofoam. I'm sure any one of you got more talent than I got with carving. But it's still going to look good, I hope. What I actually did was I put one panel. I cut the top parts out of one panel. Then I got another panel and put them on top of that panel and carved around them to give it some depth. And then I even carved out some of that panel to go deeper. So right there it's like 4-inch deep. These are about 2-inch deep. And I might do some more on top, give it a little more depth. I got a big piece right here and a couple of big pieces. Maybe I can do something with them. I mean, I wanted to make some caves and stuff, but It's not easy to do. I needed like a block to start carving into it. I can't do it from these little panels because you got these flat edges, 90-degree edges and everything. It's not that easy. Even though rock is chaotic in its form, it's still hard to make. All right, let's see what happens.